Liverpool rocked by shock twists on and off the pitch. Don't miss a second. Subscribe now for instant Reds updates, exclusives and breaking alerts. Agent responds when asked if Dominik Szoboszlai will leave Liverpool for Real Madrid, one of the biggest clubs in the world. Dominik Szoboszlai's agent has directly responded when asked if the Liverpool midfielder could leave Anfield and join Real Madrid in the summer of 2026, as Team Talk reveals the extent to which the Premier League club's owners, Fenway Sports Group, FSG, are willing to go to keep the Hungarian star. Real Madrid signed Alexander-Arnold from Liverpool in the summer of 2025 and are planning to raid Anfield again at the end of the season. Ibrahima Konate has long been on Madrid's radar, with Los Blancos aiming to sign at least one new centre-back in the summer of 2026, and the France international defender out of contract at Liverpool at the end of the season. Madrid's plan to sign a midfielder has seen them take a shine to Liverpool and Argentina international midfielder Alexis Mac Allister too. Sources have told our transfer insider Graham Bailey that Real Madrid also like Dominik Szoboszlai. Sources have told us that Madrid have already inquired about the Liverpool star, although no formal approach has been made. There have been suggestions this week in the Spanish media that Madrid are planning a swap deal for Szoboszlai involving Eduardo Camavinga. The 25-year-old Hungary international midfielder's agent has now addressed the midfielder's future, making it clear that his client is not actively pushing for a move away from Anfield. Szoboszlai's agent Matthias Esterhazy said on NB1's YouTube channel when asked about Real Madrid links, as translated and transcribed by Anfield Watch, "It's completely normal for the public when Dominik is performing like this to talk about what's next and if there's something higher. For us, it's not a topic. We are mid-season. He has a lot of work ahead of him in the Premier League, the FA Cup and the Champions League. He has said many times how important this competition is for him. So, at the moment, to talk about what will happen in the summer, in my opinion, is not correct. Not to mention, Liverpool are one of the biggest clubs in the world, and Dominik is in a position within the team that has a lot of reserve, so we are not looking outside or elsewhere. Liverpool ready to accept Dominik Szoboszlai's demands. Our transfer insider Graham Bailey has reported that Liverpool are ready to accept Szoboszlai's demands and hand him a new deal. Szoboszlai is looking for $250,000 per week to put pen to paper on a new contract, and we understand that Liverpool owners, Fenway Sports Group, FSG, are ready to pay him that amount. Liverpool have made securing the future of the Hungarian star one of their main priorities heading into the summer transfer window. We understand that there is interest from Atletico Madrid too in Szoboszlai, whose current contract at Liverpool runs until the summer of 2028. Latest Liverpool and Real Madrid transfer news. Meanwhile, the Real Madrid media has taken a swipe at Liverpool while praising Trent Alexander-Arnold's performance against Real Sociedad in La Liga last weekend. Tottenham Hotspur are ramping up their interest in a Real Madrid defender who is out of contract at Los Blancos at the end of the season. A winger that Liverpool are actively scouting has clarified his earlier remarks that he wants to move to Anfield. And finally, Liverpool are said to have held talks over signing an Aston Villa star. Liverpool news as Dominik Szoboszlai speaks to Vinicius Junior, and Real Madrid claim Liverpool midfielder Dominik Szoboszlai has been linked with a move to Real Madrid after comments from his Hungary manager Marco Rossi and Brazil star Vinicius Junior. Few Liverpool players can claim to be enjoying an outstanding campaign by their own lofty standards this year. However, Hungarian star Dominik Szoboszlai is one Reds player who can take pride in his contributions. While Arne Slot's defending Premier League champions have fallen below expectations this season, Szoboszlai has established himself as one of Europe's finest midfielders through a series of excellent displays, regardless of his position on the pitch. Liverpool's talisman was again in the limelight on Saturday as the Reds advanced to the FA Cup fifth round following a 3-0 triumph over Brighton at Anfield. It was Szoboszlai's superb strike, completing a flowing team move that provided the cherry on top during what proved a wholly positive day for Slot. However, the latest Liverpool news sees the Reds unsettled by suggestions that Szoboszlai holds aspirations of joining Real Madrid. Comments from the Hungarian national team manager and Madrid superstar Vinicius Junior have done little to dampen the speculation, with Liverpool.com taking a closer look at the situation. Vinicius Junior makes claim Vinicius has disclosed he speaks with Szoboszlai a lot, naming the Hungarian amongst several players he regards as friends. The Brazilian's comments are likely to fuel suggestions that the midfielder might be enticed by Los Blancos in the future. I talk a lot with Szoboszlai, the 25-year-old Brazilian forward revealed to YouTuber Ibai. He reeled off several other names in soccer as he detailed those he's especially close to. The superstar added, "We met when we were younger. Lucas Paqueta is my best friend in football. Rafinha in Barcelona, Savinho, Rainier in Brazil, who's played here too. We Brazilians are almost always together off the field. But from other teams who aren't Brazilian, Reece James, I'm very good friends with him. Rafael Leao, I have quite a few friends outside." Szoboszlai joined Liverpool from RB Leipzig in 2023 and remains contracted to the club until 2028. He has recently confirmed that talks have occurred regarding prolonging his deal at Anfield. Hungary boss comments. With the remarks from Vinicius inevitably sparking anxiety, Hungary national team boss Marco Rossi has essentially stoked the rumours linking Szoboszlai with Madrid. In conversation with Qatari publication Win-Win, he indicated that a transfer to the Spanish capital constitutes a dream for the player. He said, "Dominik is currently one of the best players in the ranks of Liverpool and the Premier League, thanks to his outstanding form, where he has developed a lot and clearly. He is currently one of the best players in Europe and the world, and it is natural that there are clubs that will be interested in signing him. From what I have heard and what I know, and because of the very good and direct relationship I have had with Dominik since he started playing football as a child, Real Madrid was his dream. I absolutely don't rule out the possibility of him staying at Liverpool and renewing his contract there, especially because he's highly valued within the club. He's a very important player for Liverpool, and Liverpool is one of the biggest clubs in the world." Liverpool news: Dominik Szoboszlai to Real Madrid bombshell as Vinicius Junior. Feelings clear. Today's Liverpool news sees a star player linked with a shock move away from the club. Not many of Liverpool's players can say they are having a vintage season by their own lofty standards this year. However, Hungarian superstar Dominik Szoboszlai is one red star who can hold his head up high. While Arne Slot's defending Premier League champions have underwhelmed this season, Szoboszlai has established himself as one of the finest midfielders in Europe, with a series of commanding displays wherever he's been asked to play. Liverpool's talisman was once again centre stage on Saturday night, as the Reds advanced to the FA Cup fifth round after beating Brighton 3-0 at Anfield. It was Szoboszlai's sublime finish, topping off a sleek team move that put the cherry on top on what was a hugely positive night for Slot. However, today's Liverpool news sees the Reds rocked by claims that Szoboszlai dreams of a move to European rivals Real Madrid. Comments from the Hungarian's national team coach and Madrid icon Vinicius Junior have done little to dampen speculation. Mirror Football takes a closer look. Vinicius Junior makes claim Madrid star Vinicius Junior has said he speaks to Szoboszlai a lot, naming the Hungarian as one of a number of players who he is friends with. The Brazilian's quotes will ramp up speculation that the dynamic midfielder could have his head turned by Los Blancos in the near future. I talk a lot with Szoboszlai, the 25-year-old Brazil forward told the YouTuber Ibai. He listed a series of other names in the game as he reeled off those he's closest with. "We met when we were younger. Lucas Paqueta is my best friend in football. Rafinha in Barcelona, Savinho, Reinier in Brazil, who's played here too. We Brazilians are almost always together off the field. But from other teams who aren't Brazilian, Reece James, I'm very good friends with him. Rafael Leao, I have quite a few friends outside. Szoboszlai joined Liverpool from RB Leipzig for 60 million back in 2023, and he is under contract at Liverpool until 2028. He recently confirmed that talks had been held regarding a contract extension at Anfield. Hungarian coach comments. With the comments from Vinicius Junior, no doubt sounding alarm bells, Hungary national team boss Marco Rossi has positively poured petrol on the rumours linking Szoboszlai with Madrid. Speaking to Rossi Qatari outlet Win-Win, he claimed that moving to the Spanish capital is a dream for the player. He said, Dominik is currently one of the best players in the ranks of Liverpool and the Premier League, thanks to his outstanding form, where he has developed a lot and clearly. He is currently one of the best players in Europe and the world, and it is natural that there are clubs that will be interested in signing him. From what I have heard and what I know, and because of the very good and direct relationship I have had with Dominik since he started playing football as a child, Real Madrid was his dream. I absolutely don't rule out the possibility of him staying at Liverpool and renewing his contract there, especially because he's highly valued within the club. He's a very important player for Liverpool, and Liverpool is one of the biggest clubs in the world. Real Madrid contact Liverpool and make ambitious proposal for swap deal. Report Real Madrid have made contact with Liverpool to propose an outrageous swap deal involving Eduardo Camavinga and Dominik Szoboszlai, according to a fanciful and speculative report in the Spanish media, as Team Talk reveals whether the club's owners, Fenway Sports Group (FSG), could agree to such a deal. After signing Trent Alexander-Arnold from Liverpool in the summer of 2025, Real Madrid have taken a shine to other stars of the Premier League club, most notably Ibrahima Konate, who is out of contract at the Reds at the end of the season. Madrid are keen on a 2026 summer deal for Liverpool midfielder Alexis Mac Allister too, while Szoboszlai is also a player that the Spanish and European giants are keeping tabs on. Hungary manager Marco Rossi added fuel to the fire when he revealed over the weekend that Szoboszlai dreams of playing for Real Madrid. E-Notices has now claimed that Madrid are actively trying to convince Liverpool to sell them the 25-year-old midfielder in the summer of 2026. The headline in the report claims that Real Madrid have offered Eduardo Camavinga and $30 million, 26 million, 35.6 for Szoboszlai. Camavinga had injury problems, and his performances when fit have not always been great. The France international midfielder could become a bargaining chip for Liverpool in their pursuit of Szoboszlai. Real Madrid have already contacted Liverpool about Szoboszlai, according to the report, which has added that the Spanish and European giants would be willing to offer a significant salary package to convince him. Madrid have placed an ambitious proposal on the table for Liverpool, in which they have said that they would be willing to send Camavinga to Anfield and pay an additional 30 minutes, 26 meters, 35.6 to bring Szoboszlai to Anfield. Liverpool's stance on Eduardo Camavinga and Dominik Szoboszlai. E-Notices is a Catalan publication, so any report from it about Real Madrid has to be taken with a pinch of salt. The media outlet does not have a great track record of breaking exclusive stories that tend to be on point either. While Madrid are interested in Szoboszlai, sources have told us that Liverpool have no plans whatsoever to sell the Hungarian star. Our transfer insider, Graham Bailey, reported on February 7, 2026, that Liverpool are determined to hold of Szoboszlai and are ready to accept his demands for a new contract. Szoboszlai wants a new deal worth $250,000 per week, and sources have told us that FSG are willing to accept his demand. We understand that Real Madrid have made inquiries about the 25-year-old situation, and so have Atletico Madrid. However, there has been no formal approach for the Hungarian midfielder. We also understand that Liverpool are keen on Camavinga and view him as a long-term target. Graham Bailey reported on December 31st, 2025, that Liverpool have a genuine interest in Camavinga. However, the France international midfielder did not want to leave the defending Premier League champions in the middle of the season, a source told Team Talk at the time. Eduardo loves Real. He knows there are options away from the club, and one day he may look at those, but at this moment he is looking to get back to full fitness and play a major role in the second half of the season. Latest Real Madrid and Liverpool transfer news. Meanwhile, Jurgen Klopp could sell a Real Madrid winger to Manchester United should he take charge of Los Blancos in the summer of 2026. Liverpool and Real Madrid are in a battle for a Dutch gem who is destined to leave his current club at the end of the season. Bayern Munich have been linked with a Liverpool midfielder, with a German source revealing that the defending Bundesliga champions have made contact. And finally, sources have told our transfer insider, Graham Bailey, that Liverpool are in a battle with Chelsea for a Nottingham Forest star. Dominik Szoboszlai's agent tells Liverpool fans what they want to hear. The red midfielder has been linked with a move to Real Madrid in recent days, speculation which has been fueled by those outside Szoboszlai's circle, and his agent has moved to clarify the situation. Dominik Szoboszlai's agent, Matthias Esterhazy, has moved to quell speculation surrounding his client's future at Liverpool and the possibility of him joining Real Madrid this summer. Recent reports have suggested the 25-year-old would be keen on a move to the Bernabeu, rumours which have been fueled his international manager. Marco Rossi told Spanish outlet Marca last week that it has always been Szoboszlai's dream to represent Los Blancos. Real star Vinicius Junior also intensified the speculation when he revealed he speaks regularly with the Liverpool midfielder, who last month said talks over a contract extension at Anfield have not progressed. But Esterhazy has clarified there are no plans for a summer exit. It's completely normal for the public, when Dominik is performing like this, to talk about what's next and if there's something higher, he told Hungarian outlet NB1. For us, it's not a topic. We are mid-season. He has a lot of work ahead of him in the Premier League, the FA Cup and the Champions League. He has said many times how important this competition is for him. So at the moment, to talk about what will happen in the summer, in my opinion, is not correct. Not to mention, Liverpool are one of the biggest clubs in the world, and Dominik is in a position within the team that has a lot of reserve, so we are not looking outside or elsewhere. Szoboszlai, who has been Liverpool's best player this season by some distance, netted again on Saturday as the Reds eliminated Brighton and Hove Albion from the FA Cup. Arne Slot admitted post-match that he sees the ex-RB Leipzig man as a future Liverpool captain, hence the club's eagerness to extend his terms. Szoboszlai's current contract expires in 2028, and he revealed last month that talks over a new deal had begun. However, asked for an update after victory over Newcastle United on January 31st, Szoboszlai told reporters, "Nothing yet. From now on, it's not in my head. There is no progress since the last time we spoke. We will see. If the right offer is coming, then we can speak. I'm completely relaxed about my situation," he added. "Right now, I am doing my job on the pitch, and we will see." Szoboszlai has also caused headlines in recent days after Mohamed Salah claimed his teammate was among the world's best players, while Liverpool's number 8 has even been compared to Steven Gerrard.